Attention bitch, bring your cables or your lace. Come join us for Alpaca Face.
Hello,
Hey everybody.
Welcome back.
It's
It's been
been-
like a 6-month break.
Yeah, so long. We have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I don't even remember what we talked about last time.
I don't know. Apparently I was wearing a funny hat.
Yes, you were wearing your beret, your field
Yeah, it was
beret.
cute.
That was fun.
So, for our maybe 8 viewers,
Yes.
it's been a while.
Yes. Thanks for waiting for us.
Yeah, we
Been doing stuff.
I went on a cruise. Lauren is in a play.
I am in a musical.
Music.
Yes. I'll be in Jane Eyre in Heartland, Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's going to be super awesome. I can't wait to see
I'm
it.
so excited.
I went on the Grocery Girls cruise.
Yes.
I did all the things and met all the knitters from all over the place. They're amazing.
And who were the teachers on that cruise?
Hohi Locatelli and Emily and Alexa from Tin Can Knits. And they were all great. And Jody and Tracy did a sock class.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so I don't have any knitting from the classes because they were a little more like theory than actual
Finish an object.
yeah, cast on and knit, and I was working on this. So I cast on as I got on the plane, Lauren. And then I knit
So pretty.
for the 2 weeks of my travels, and then I knit for another week when I got home, and then I put it away because who needs sleeves? It's summer now.
Yes.
So,
I also have a sweater on Sleeve Island.
it's
It's so pretty.
so pretty. It's so big. I feel like,
I can't wait for you to steek it.
yeah, so it's got to be steeked. It's a shift again. It needs sleeves. It is bright purple and ridiculous. Yeah, that's the
I
colors.
love it.
So, and I've got buttons, I think, but I have to look.
Buttons are always
So,
accessible.
3 weeks.
You can buy them at Cream City Yarn.
I think I've got some that,
Oh, I know.
because remember
I
Lily
know.
brought buttons home for us?
Yep. Do you need more than 4 though?
I don't know. I've got
Yeah.
some other buttons too. I have to look. I just have to like dig in my stash, and I don't know. I have to decide because I feel like it's so big. But I think this is part of my problem with I don't love a circular yoke on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in theory, this fits fine and it'll be a cardigan and whatever, but I don't know. Like, I like a raglan. I like the way a raglan fits
Yeah.
maybe better.
I understand.
So, but it was fun to knit.
Yeah. It's
pretty.
beautiful.
I've got needles sticking out everywhere.
I finally finished my Bonnie top.
Yeah.
While you were
it's
on your cruise, actually.
so cute.
I was so excited because she actually showed a picture of my top
Yeah.
to Alex or Alexis
I don't know.
from Tin Can Knits, who said it was
I
Emily
think
and
it's Alexa.
Alexa. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, to the Tin Can Knits folks. And
Yeah, because she
yes.
finished it while I was standing
So
there.
I was very excited, and they said it was great. So
Yeah, and I'm wearing my Galax tank that I made last summer,
yeah,
which
test knit.
I was digging out my summer knits, and I'm like, that is significantly shorter than I remember.
Yes.
And it's a little wider, like it's linen mix, but yeah, it's like, and it's not bad. Like, I mean, I can have a little bit of belly showing. It's just,
I have ran into that with a lot of my summer knits this year too, like because I made
Yeah.
a lot of cropped stuff last year,
yeah.
and I didn't remember it being quite so cropped. But
Well, and I know for a fact that I lengthened it like 2 repeats, but I think if I made another one, I would probably do like 2 or 5 more repeats because this is a lot of belly.
yeah,
I tried putting it on with jeans, and that was like a no. I wasn't doing that. But it's kind of cute with my skirt.
yeah, it's very cute. Yeah, with like a high-waisted skirt or like over a dress or something would be really
Yeah, and
perfect for that.
I'm also working on some photography projects,
Mm-hmm.
and so I thought I'm gonna wear this now. I'm gonna be kind of dressed up. Maybe I will convince that man in my life to go out to a bar that I want to photograph today.
Yay!
And here's Honey.
Hi, Honey.
We've got
Little
Honey
girl.
and Titus with us today.
Yes, Titus is sniffing because Beagle.
Yeah.
He might join us in a bit. He's filthy and smells very bad right now because he's been playing in the backyard.
They're so cute. So I am working on. Oh no, I'm gonna have to look up what it's called because I don't even know. I bought yarn on my trip and I thought maybe I'd make a shawl, and then this pattern came out, and so instead I'm making a cute little holey. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, fun.
And it's got a rib. No, not a rib. A stripe of mohair.
Oh, cute.
So, and the colors are a little weird, but okay, I'm so professional.
You're fine. I am working on the Alaska hat. I cast
Oh,
on.
fun.
I am experimenting with the Alaska hat because I have this really awesome cake of
beautiful.
yarn from a local dyer in Chicago. I can't remember their name and I don't have a tag with me. I think it had something to do with emperor or empress or something or other. Pharaoh. I don't remember. Anyway, I will figure that out at some point. But I'm gonna work the like darker part. Ooh, which way do I go here? The darker part on the outside, and then the light like sunsetty part on the inside. And I think that'll work. So we'll see. It's an
Yeah,
experiment.
it's gotta be really pretty. I made it out of a cashmere yarn, and I added a whole repeat, so it's a little big.
Yes, I might
'Cause I
have
was
to make
making it
mine a
for a
little
boy.
bigger because I'm making this. This one's for my husband, and my Knit Circus yarn for mine just shipped.
Oh, good.
I ordered it in like April, so I'm glad that they got it done. They sent me an email and they were like, "I'm so sorry, we're running so far behind for our custom dyed stuff," and I was like, "It's okay. I do really want to make it for my trip to Alaska in
Yeah.
August, though. So maybe if that dream could come true."
I really want to make the new Washington hat
Mhm.
from that lady who does all of
The national park ones.
the.
Yeah,
What's her name?
I can't remember. Hold on. To the Google machine.
We know her name. I just can't think of it. But yeah, we wore our Glacier Bay hats on the cruise ship, and there were 3 of us, and that was really fun. But I want to make this one because the
Nancy Bates.
Nancy Bates. So her new one
Mhm.
for Washington has a little Sasquatch.
Oh, fun!
At least I'm assuming it's
I
Sasquatch.
love that.
Mine will be a Sasquatch. This is what I'm making. The Islet
So cute.
raglan. So, yeah, so it's zipping up really fast, and I'm really excited about it. And it's more fun to knit than the sleeves on my other thing. But then this will end up on Sleeve Island as well.
Yeah,
sure.
that's okay.
I'm sure.
That's allowed. I am also working on a Misfit tank, which I have been
Ooh.
eyeing for literal years at this point. I bought the yarn for it last year, I think, last summer at Wool & Co. And
Okay.
I think you and I went on that trip together.
Yeah.
It was when we, Kirsten and I joined the, oh no, it was Colleen. It was Colleen that went.
Oh,
Were you
yeah,
there
yeah.
with
Nope,
us?
I wasn't with you
Julia
on
was
that
there.
one.
Kirsten was there. Anyway, I got the yarn for that, but it's so freaking cute. I can't
See?
even with how
I
cute.
say I should look up the Nancy Bates one too.
So
'cause it's
this
so
is
good.
the Misfit tank. It's got a little crisscrossy back. The problem is I've been doing a
see.
lot of seamed stuff lately. There's the,
Oh yeah, that's super cute.
and then it's got this really cool detailing where it's like patterned on half of it, and then it's straight stockinette on the other. So it's got this cool like angled cross
Yeah,
stitch
that's
thing on
super
half of it. So I've been working on that as well. I don't have a ton
Okay.
left, but it's also seamed. So you like do your front
So-
panel and your side panels and then seam it together. Oh,
Sorry,
that's
not to
pretty.
interrupt you. Yeah, very similar to the Alaska hat that you're making,
Mm-hmm.
but
Just
then look
different
at
kinds
this.
of trees.
Look at this. It's a freaking Sasquatch.
Oh my god, it's a Sasquatch.
It's a Sasquatch. So yeah, I want to do it with like maybe furry, like I don't know. I'm
I
so
love
excited.
it.
I need a Sasquatch hat.
Do some Surrey silk. with it.
Yeah. Or I suppose because they're small, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about that because I was like, that is the cutest freaking thing ever, and I'm obsessed. My kids and I are going to become Sasquatch hunters someday.
I am working on a test knit as well. I have too many
Ooh.
whips right now. I'm doing a cabled vest that's done by Vanessa Smith. We can't post pictures or anything about it, but that's another thing that I'm trying to get done, which I will have to stop all my other things and really focus hard on because it's due in like 2 weeks, or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I need to finish that up. I'm like halfway done. I'm at the halfway point and just haven't really been spending a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing other stuff, but I'm on the back panel now and shoulder shaping for the back, and then I'll finish up the front, and it'll be done, and it won't take that long. But It's a fun little pattern. It didn't take that long to do. I just haven't been super focused for cables, like,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I started it before the end of the school year. And then I really haven't had a break since school ended on June 14th, because my last day was June 13th, and then June 13th I got on a plane and went to Denver to go see my folks in Nebraska, and then I came home. I had a few days off, but I've had musical rehearsal every night, so I've been like building up to that, making sure I have enough energy for that every night. And then this last weekend, my in-laws came in again. They were here 2 weeks ago as well. So it's been not a lot of restful time.
Right. And when do you start at the yarn store?
I start on Friday.
Yay.
I'm so excited. Yeah, I'll be working at Cream City Yarn.
And so then does that involve, like, they'll have to train you and show you everything?
I imagine it'll mostly be like, here's the layout of the store and here's how like our machines work.
Yeah, which you mostly know anyway.
Light training, but then I'll also be able to take lessons, take some of the lesson burden off of Lisa because she teaches a lot of lessons. So I'm really excited to start that.
Are you going to do any class? I suppose you guys haven't discussed that
We
yet.
haven't talked about it yet. I would like to as more time goes on. I'd love to like start like a crochet 101, like amigurumi, you know.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, Lisa crochets too.
I know she does, but she also has a billion other things to do.
I was going to say, I haven't looked to see even what, like they sent out the new classes are up and I haven't looked at it because I don't have time. I mean, I have time. So I'm like kind of the opposite of you. I put Aiden on a bus last week so she can go to camp for 6 weeks. Praise the Lord.
No teenager in the house.
Right? Like, oh my gosh. Like,
well, I guess you've still got Isaac, but
I probably
he's
should,
self-sufficient.
I probably shouldn't send it out into the universe like that people can see 25 years from now. But seriously, that kid is just too much. She's exhausting. So I've been living my best life.
Yes.
After 2 weeks of vacation, I came home, finished school, put her on the bus to go to camp, and I've just been doing whatever the heck I want.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
The other mom, whose kid goes to camp with my kid, we drove down and went to Indiana Dunes.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. So it was like 3 hours from here. We drove down around Lake Michigan, went to Indiana Dunes. We did a little bit of a hike. It was super hot. And then we went to the beach. And then we changed into like nice clothes and went to a really fancy restaurant downtown Chicago.
Love that.
Yeah,
That is
so
amazing.
it's Indian. I love Indian food, you guys. I'm kind of obsessed.
Same.
And this place is a chef's menu, 7-course, Indian inspired.
Love that.
So we sat down and they just, you know, like they bring you your little appetizer plate, which was like a sweet thing and then like a more savory thing. Then the next course, I don't remember, like I ate so much food. And like I think our favorite, there was a scallop.
Ooh.
That was perfectly cooked and it had beluga caviar on top.
Oh my.
Right, like never had this.
Decadent.
It was so freaking good. And she's like, it was served on a little shell. She's like, do you think people would look at us weird if we licked the shell clean? And I'm like, I was like, I don't know, as I'm like dipping my fingers in the sauce. I'm not classy. I like fancy food, but I'm not classy at all. And we had fancy cocktails with it. It was just lovely. And then I think it was the next night that we went to birthday dinner for Lily. And we went and had delicious pasta with morels.
Jealous.
I had morel pasta.
I'm so jealous.
And that was super fun and decadent. And Lily and I went to this cocktail bar downtown called Edith. It's woman owned.
I wanted to go there too.
Anytime you want to go, because I need to hook up with her and do photographs. But she was wearing like, it was so cute. The owner was behind the bar and she was just like wearing like a zip up, like sweatshirt, kind of like sporty hoodie, and had her hair. And I was like, I'm not going to take pictures of this woman without warning her because it's different. It's different, right? Like,
yeah, totally.
I can go in and take pictures of a dude bartender with a big beard, and he doesn't.
Yeah, but a woman is,
Right.
you know, if they know that they're being photographed for like an art thing, they probably want to be a little, you know, not every woman, but a lot of women.
So I'm also thinking that possibly when I talk to her, that I'll just organize like a little party. I'm like, that way I'm there photographing, but she's also making money because there's people there having cocktails.
I love that.
Yeah, so I'm working on that because I'm very into, and I think I've changed the name of my project to Happy Hour.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, instead of I'm a bartender, which is just making fun of my husband. My husband's a bartender.
Yes.
He tells everybody, everywhere we go.
Happy hour's great.
So I think Happy Hour would be a great shift. So anyway, so I want to work on that and go to Edith and have cocktail. And I had the best French 75. It was so good.
Oh, I love a French 75.
And then Lily went back with her husband and son a couple of days later.
Great. I want to go. I want to go real bad. I've heard good things.
Yeah, so they're not open Monday. And I think they open at 5.
Okay.
So we will definitely set that up on the day you're not working.
Or in a rehearsal.
Well, right.
Yes.
So even if it's like August.
Yes. That's been my issue lately is rehearsals conflict with everything I want to do. I had to miss Lily's birthday celebration because I am in Heartland rehearsing.
But this is just it. I love the fact that like we all have different interests that we're passionate about and that we're actually pursuing.
And we're so supportive of each other.
Oh, he can sit. He's fine.
Okay, I would like him not to sit on me.
I was going to say.
I have a very nice silk top on.
It's true. Little Titus. Little Titus.
You smell like fishing.
But yeah, no, it's like, and I really have been, since I went to my trip in December, January to Paris for a photography class, like, I really am excited to be pursuing that more.
Yeah.
And so knitting, like, even though I still do it daily, is a little on the sidelines.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I have not been doing as much. I'll do some still, you know, when my hands are not busy. But yeah, I've been cooking a lot more.
Oh, fun.
And I love to cook and I love to bake. The reason we went down to my family's in Nebraska was for our annual family corn dog jamboree.
Yeah,
and
it's so awesome.
It's a deep frying competition amongst our family. It started with, I don't remember, I wasn't there, but every first weekend of June was when it used to be, because that's my stepdad's birthday is June 1st, and so he apparently wanted corn dogs at some point and on his birthday. And so Corn Dog Jamboree was born, and now it's a cooking competition. And so I won this year, my first year participating, which was very exciting.
Really? This was the first year cooking?
It was my first year being able to go because I'm in school.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Until the second week of June.
Okay.
And so this year they had to push it back because my brother-in-law had National Guard training.
Yeah.
So they had to push it back anyway, and I was like, hey, I can actually go. That's
I was going to
exciting.
say, and now that you won, they're going to push it back to the first weekend and be like, Lauren can't come.
No, I don't think so. Actually, they were talking about maybe moving it consistently to the Father's Day weekend, which actually worked out great because it's Father's Day, and it's kind of a father birthday / all the things celebration for Dave, and that was pretty great. And yeah, we kind of cheated. Michael looked up the nominees for the Sporkies at the state fair.
Yes.
And I was reading through, the desserts.
Wisconsin State Fair, not Nebraska.
Yes, the Wisconsin State Fair. They have the competition called the Sporkies, where the restaurants, vendors, they try to make their best, foods for people. And I was reading through, and I was like, ooh, this actually sounds kind of good. I think I could recreate this.
Oh, that's fun.
And so it's a vague description of what to expect when you bite into it. But I had to, make up the recipe myself and obviously, make all the things for it myself. So it wasn't exactly cheating, but it was adjacent to cheating.
That's
or it wasn't exactly my idea, but definitely I put in all the work for it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, super duper fun. And yeah, my brother took a bite of my entry and was like, "Well, that's the game. Everyone clean up and go home." So
That's awesome.
and our bags got searched because we had our corn dog jamboree trophy in our bag when we went to the airport.
You should have brought
home.
it with you. I didn't tell you, but you should have brought it with
I
you.
forgot. But it was kind of hilarious. Our TSA agent, like, I think Michael's bag got searched twice. And they were, like, scanning with their little thing, like, what is in here?
Good.
And he pulls out half of it because we'd untwisted, the base from the actual, like, trophy top.
Yeah.
And the bottom of it just says, corned dog. And the top is, like, a little picture of a couple corn dogs. And he's like, and Michael, my husband, was like, we won the corn dog jamboree. The TSA agent, very confused, goes, congratulations on your win. Have a good day.
That's awesome.
It was pretty hilarious, but
That's
it was
so
a good
good.
time. And so I've been really getting into a lot of cooking and recipe making and
that's
that
great.
kind of thing. It's the season of the fruits now because it's summer, and so peaches and watermelon and
Yeah, well,
Very
I'm not
exciting.
spending all my money on the 15-year-old. I'm just going out to all the restaurants I've been wanting to go
See,
to.
I love that for you. And then musical rehearsal has been. I'm very excited for the show to go up on the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been eating into my life quite a bit.
Yeah, but that's awesome. That's
Yeah,
the way
it's been
theater
great.
should be.
I've made good friends there. I have a friend named Jackie there who she's awesome. She's a hairstylist, she's a cosmetologist, and like they speak Hebrew in their home, which I think is awesome.
That's very cool.
Like her kids know Hebrew, and she'll when she has something to say to her kid that she doesn't want like everyone observing, she'll switch to Hebrew, and I think it's hilarious.
That's very cool.
And she's awesome. But she got me a pair of lazy readers as like a gag gift from yesterday because she knows I knit. She sees me knitting all the time, and she's like, "Do you ever use readers to like make it look closer for you?" And so I opened. She's like, "I have a gift for you." She told me last week at rehearsal. I have something for you. It's not here yet, but I'll get it to you. So she gives it to me yesterday, and it's a pair of lazy readers, which is hilarious because they are magnifying, but they also have like a hood over the top that has mirrors. So you don't have to bend your head forward. You can just keep your head straight, and it's magnified and close to you. They look ridiculous, but they are very practical.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so she's lovely. She's a lovely human.
Okay. Note to self: look up lazy readers.
Yeah, they're hilarious looking. They look like, I don't know, like bionic glasses or something, because they have a thing that like juts out this far from your face.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're a hoot and a half. But
yeah. So while I was on the cruise, I met this lovely woman, Becky, from, I want to say Virginia, New Hampshire, somewhere
east.
on that coast. Maryland? Maybe she's from Maryland. I don't know. She was lovely. And she told me that her sister got her this book about photographs of knitters. And so I ordered it. Look at this. It's called People Knitting, A Century of Photographs.
Love that.
And it's literally all
just pictures of people knitting. Awesome.
It's so cute. It's by Barbara Levine.
It's got some text in it too, it looks like.
Yeah, and so it's so cute, and so it just
oh my gosh, the stitching over. Oh
yeah,
cute.
Like just really old black and white photographs. This one's of Sojourner Truth knitting,
who I did not know was a knitter, but that doesn't surprise me.
Right, like so good, and yeah. So I don't know, like just the lovely connections that you make when you go and do, travel with other knitters and stuff. Also, like, made me laugh because I feel like a lot of knitters are married to engineers.
Yeah, weirdly.
Weirdly a lot. So, noticed that because some of the women had their husbands with them on the cruise. And several of them were engineers.
And our friend Colleen is also married to an engineer and is a knitter.
So that was fun. Did that. I've got a package that I can open of yarn that I bought.
And I see sparkly yarn.
Beehive. Yeah, so the sparkly yarn I bought is handmade by Catkin, and she dyes the yarn herself. And I just had to bring it and show you because it's so amazing. Look, it's sparkly, but it's got little flowers.
Little flowers, sequins.
So she only had 2 in this color, and I don't know what I'm gonna make, but I'm sure I'll just like, you know, do a section with this and then a section with something else.
That's my issue. I love art yarns
too.
like that. They're so pretty, but I never know what to do with them because I can't wear them on their own. Like, you know.
Well, no, I mean, these are pretty big, and they would, I mean, it might be cute in like a little tank top or something, but I don't know. I haven't decided, but I just really liked the fact
so
that they're
pretty.
flowers.
They're so pretty. She did a good job with those.
Amethyst Sparkle.
I love it.
And it's cotton, I believe. All cotton.
Very nice.
I'm going to sit here and make a face and try to read all this. Because I don't think it actually says. Yeah, 100% cotton and sequins, it does say. But, yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty.
It is indeed.
I like pretty. But we went to Beehive, and I had them ship. I didn't bring, we also went to Spin Cycle.
Yes.
I bought a ridiculous sweater quantity to make an all-over color thingy thing. But I didn't feel like bringing all of that. But this one I saved and didn't open, so I don't remember. I don't remember how many sweater quantities I bought.
So we get to be surprised with her.
Yeah. This box is ridiculous.
Let's see. What's the weight? What's the package weight? 2.49 kilograms.
What does that mean? Round weight?
Gross weight 2.499 kilograms. Because Canada.
Yeah.
What's that in freedom
Beehive
units?
in Victoria was lovely, and they opened the shop for us to come in. They stayed open late. We swarmed the shop. There were so many people. I think it was Kim did the math and
It's only
figured
5.5 pounds.
Okay. So Kim did the math, and I think she figured out that if everybody there spent $200, right? Like a nice average, they would have made like over $2,000.
That's awesome.
More than that, because there were more than 10 of us. I don't remember. She did the math, but it was a lot because there were probably 50 of us in there.
That's great. They had a banner day then. I love that for them.
Yeah, it was really fun. And every stop that we had in Alaska had a yarn shop. We did excursions, so we didn't necessarily buy yarn at every stop, but it was an option. We got to go to Lamb and Kid in La Mercerie, and we got to go to everything up in Bainbridge.
Yeah.
So many places. Ooh, so much yarn. And now I need to like stop leaving my house so that I can knit.
Yes. I have not been yarn shopping, especially now that I know we're going to Minnesota. Or not Minnesota, Michigan.
Michigan.
I know what I mean.
Yeah,
And
Michigan's
we're
gonna
doing
be
a yarn crawl in Michigan. So.
Dude, I really hope we get to do the foodie thing over in Michigan too. That looked fun.
Yeah.
I don't think we've made reservations for anything though.
No, we have not.
Ooh, all right. Now we get to do the fun part. Now that I've broke all the things. Beehive wool shop. Their little logo is super cute. Beehive. Don't look at quantities or numbers. So yeah, so we went in, and I like when I see things that like I don't have access to. So, Lauren, it's merino and yak.
Ooh, I love it. I got a bunch of that too.
Yeah, it's gathering yarn. The
trip.
harvest is here. It's a Canadian, and this is called slate, but it's kind of bluish.
Yeah, I like it.
So I didn't even look. I think it's DK. But I bought black and this soft blue.
It'll be beautiful.
And I wanted to do like a simple color work pattern.
Nice.
You know, just like 2 colors, kind of all over. The pattern that they had as the sample, I think, was fingering weight. So I could use their it's DK. I can use their color work charts, but like change the numbers or something. Or I can find something else similar, or I can write my own. I bought Sparkle.
More sparklies.
Well, because so I figured this would be a good thing if I do the Hohi pattern with the yarn that I had. I think this might go, and I would do Sparkle just maybe around the bottom.
Oh, fun.
Otherwise, I'll just add it to something later, because since Jody and Tracy are so into Sparkle, like I felt like it would be a little reminiscent of that as our trip. And then I went back in and bought this yarn. I wasn't going to buy it, but I went back and bought it. It is Gilead. It is 100% wool. I don't know if it says what kind of wool. Merino probably. But this color is totally me. It's like
It's
dark.
too toothy for merino.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Oh no, it does say merino.
It does, yeah, that's what I thought. And so it's just like this
Feels
kind of
toothier than it used
toothy,
to.
but it's like a perfect like dark grape kind of purple color.
It almost looks gray.
Yeah, the
Like
lighting in
charcoal
here
or-
also is not great, but it was just totally a me color, and I was like so excited. So I don't know what I'm gonna make out of it.
A
I
purple
have no
that's almost
plan.
black is it screams you.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. I don't know what I'd make out of it. Probably something cable-y or texture-y. Maybe something by Baby Cocktails. What's her name?
Crap,
Good
I
grief.
knew this once.
Yes. Thea. No.
Thea?
No,
Coleman?
what's her name? Yeah, I think it's Thea Coleman. So, yeah, so that's what I bought there is 2 full sweater quantities and some sparkle at I bought a full sweater quantity at Spin Cycle. I think I bought for like one little shawl, like a silky beautiful thing at can't think of the name of that place. So I don't know, and I shipped everything home, so I didn't have to stress about it.
That was a brilliant idea. Probably a bit more costly, but worth it.
Yeah. Oh, and then this stuff that I bought in Vancouver, and then I had to go on Wool and Co and get 2 more skeins because the one skein that I bought.
Not enough.
But I do have 2 of the fuzz, which I was like,
Nice.
well, that's interesting. So I can make something to like go with it with the other color, because I bought like this purpley color, and then I bought a gray. So I've got 1 more skein of fuzz and a skein of gray
Excellent.
that I can make something to like go with it.
I love that.
So yeah, added a significant number of projects to my queue that didn't need more projects added to it.
Yes. I'm trying to save for a while because Michigan
And Alaska.
and Alaska, which is paid off, so I'm not as worried about that. But
Right, but where are
it's
you?
all paid for. But we're going to a muskox farm, and there
That's
should be yarn
amazing.
available there because
Yeah, that's
muskox.
amazing. I don't know. I have to contact Mitchell Wool Co. because I think they're near where we're going. But I have to find out if they'll let us come and pet their Highland cow.
Yes.
I think that would be fun. There were a couple other places that I saw that have, like, where we could do a sheepy, like, go and play with animals kind of stuff.
Yes. I get to do that whenever I want because I have sheep now.
I know, lucky.
Have I talked about that yet?
I don't think you did on here because that happened after the last time we recorded.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember shit anymore ever. So yeah, I got a sheep. The one of the local farms near us had a sponsorship program, so you could sponsor either a ewe or a lamb. And so I decided to sponsor a lamb, and if you sponsor a lamb, you get to name it. And next year when she's shorn, I get her fleece. So they'll prep it into roving for me so that I can spin it.
Oh, so they'll do all the prepping.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, they have a mill. Anyway, I picked out a black lamb, and she looks just like her mama, which is very cool. This is a picture of their whole little family. She's one of twins.
Cute.
So that's her sister Toffee and her mama Gayla. And my little black sheep down there is Luna. And I get to go to the farm and hang out whenever I would like to.
Yeah,
and
that's
so I
awesome.
get all of the sheep snuggles, which is pretty great.
So our last guild meeting, we had a girl come in and talk about all the prep work that can go into preparing the roving.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and it was a really interesting presentation that she put on. And I did lots of photos and have not posted them. So maybe we should do that today.
Yeah, we can do that.
While you're here, you can help me pick which ones to put on. I'm also going to be taking over some of that.
Social media-ish stuff.
What position did they call it? It's not social media, it's...
Public
right?
relations.
Public relations, advertising, something.
PR.
Something, I don't know. But I figured since I do photography, like, I can do that, but I have to figure out, because, like, on my phone, I have my 3 Instagram accounts, and I haven't wanted to, like, mess with that to log in. And it's summer. So this is the first time I've turned my computer on in, like, a month and a half.
Right.
So I feel like if I log in either on this computer, the same as I do with all this other stuff, or on my tablet, that I can go through, and I want to be really precise, so I need to write down, like, who showed what thing for the...
Right. Show and tell.
Show and tell, and I know Colleen takes all the notes, but it's like to make Colleen send me the notes so that I...
Yeah, and then it'll be Nicole sending you all the notes. Hopefully.
Right.
We're doing elections this month, so...
Yeah.
Next week?
So,
No, it's still June. Never mind. 2 weeks.
Whatever. Yeah, it'll happen. Yeah, so added that onto my plate since as the vice president I'm kind of slacking. 'Cause, like I said, it just hasn't been a real priority for me lately.
Yeah, me either. And I'm stepping down as president next year for that reason. I want to take over education because that's kind of where my heart is.
Yeah.
And I never really wanted to be president in the first place. So.
Right. And I really hope, I don't know, I really hope that we continue with some of the positive changes. We're up to 96 members again.
I know. It's impressive.
It's really exciting.
And pretty consistent, membership as well. Like we lost a few from our hostile takeover, which we anticipated. Yeah. But we're back up, and there are people that are actually coming. So.
And maybe they'll come back, especially if they find out that we don't have. I'm sure. Oh, actually, I can't think of her name. Cindy?
Mm-hmm.
Is that her name?
I think there is a Cindy.
I don't know. I've got her name tag in my car.
Okay.
She's so cute. I think she's going to take over into charity.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we've got that covered. There's a few things that maybe aren't. We've got Pat said that she would come and do membership maybe.
Yes, I saw that.
And the other one, oh my God, I had notes on my phone the other day.
I thought Mary Pat might have been one that
I think
said she would. I might be wrong.
Right. I think we were supposed to maybe call her and see if she'd work together.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we can deal with all this.
Yeah, I know. It's just it's so funny because it's just like, oh yeah, all the things, and then I make myself notes, and then those notes get buried in other notes.
Yes, and then I forget all the things. So.
Right, and then it's like I'm looking at my notes, like I don't know.
I don't remember. Something happened.
But
that
I feel like I don't know. I think PR and vice president together,
they kind of work.
Right, and I feel like that's part of why I'm not as excited because I was doing a lot of the organizing of knit outs. And now Kelly's doing that, and Kelly's a lovely human, but there's not been so much of that going on.
Yes.
And also my schedule's really busy, so I don't, even when that stuff is going on, it doesn't fit with my schedule.
Yeah.
So if I can be the approachable, like Dan called me, or messaged me after, because he finished his charity knit.
Oh, nice.
And like I waited for him. I was like, Dan, it's not that big of a deal. Just finish it and I'll take it for you. And so he was like super stressed about it, but then sent me a really cute note.
Oh,
And I was like, I hope it's okay. And I'm like,
of course.
Dan, anytime.
Yes, we just like that you're knitting for charity. That's
Well,
delightful.
and also I love that Dan's involved and, feels comfortable to, say
Join
like,
us, yeah.
hey, could you wait for a minute?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's a lovely human too. He
He
used
is
to
a-
teach home ec, which I think is
that's
amazing.
yeah, and he showed his felted stuff, and I was like, Dan, you could totally teach this as a
I want to
fun
get into
class for
felting.
us.
I have felting kits that I need to get
Yeah.
started on because I want to do felting.
Well, and the way he was saying that he did it, because he said he's done it with a couple of classes in the rec department,
Mm-hmm.
and they do with like bubble wrap,
Oh, fun!
and you put the wet wool in the bubble wrap and you roll it a few times, and then that's what's like compressing it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, Dan, you could totally teach that.
That's
that would
brilliant.
be so fun. And he said he didn't know if he felt confident enough to teach it at this point.
That's
but-
fair. If he's still fairly new to it, that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, but I was like even if we did it together, like, where like he didn't have to do the whole presentation himself
Mhm.
or whatever, like, I don't know. I think it could be really fun.
Yeah, I would love to learn felting. And yeah, we were in the past very adamant that we were a knitting guild, and I really like that we're kind of moving away from that, with
Yes.
much different teachers. Like, how do you process wool? And,
Yeah,
the last
it's
one
been
before
really
that, we had
fascinating.
she had looms and stuff that she brought in for weaving. And
Yeah,
you
that
know,
one I
so-
missed. But yeah, I think honestly, like, Mary is doing a great
yeah,
job.
she's
Like,
fantastic.
she's found some really great speakers to come in and help us out.
It's a long-winded way of saying join us for knitting guild.
Come join us. Sorry. Yeah, I get obsessed sometimes because a lot of people don't know that Milwaukee has one.
Hmm. We're better about it now, but still smaller.
Um,
Smaller than Madison.
Are you doing knitting at State Fair?
I am. Yeah, I think August 6th is the day that I'm signing
Fun.
up for.
And are you going by yourself or are you knitting
Um,
with someone else?
I'm sure somebody else is going to be there. I don't know who. I haven't checked.
Okay.
I got an email at one point and probably looked at it and then forgot about it because my life was chaos at that point.
I don't know that I've gotten an email. But it's very funny because I freaked out because I thought we signed up for the first
Mm-hmm.
and then we're going to Michigan.
Yeah.
And so I messaged Annika because I'm going to knit with Annika.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Isn't
nice.
that fun? And she's like, no, Jenna, it's the 8th. And I'm like, are you sure?
I love it.
So we're going to do it on the 8th, which hopefully that works out because I have other conflicts that day that aren't really my responsibility, so I probably don't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
My niece wants to use my car to take her driver's test.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, they can borrow my car and I can use their car, or I don't know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
And hopefully she passes this time.
Fingers crossed. Everyone fails the driver's test the first time. From what
Yeah,
I
she
hear.
already did that once.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's everyone fails the first time from what I hear. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't have to take a driving test because I took driver's ed. So
Really? Oh, you didn't have to.
not in Nebraska. In Nebraska, you take
Wow.
like 2 weeks of driver's ed, and they kind of check that box.
That's amazing.
They're like, you know how to drive. You're fine.
That would be way easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've been dealing with that. Isaac got his driver's license, and Ashley needs to test, and now Nora has her temps or can get her temps, so then I will probably drive with her, which is really fun because those are the teenagers that I like, and I can spend time with them and get to know them a little better.
Mm-hmm.
It's my nieces, so it's just that it's been really fun, and then hopefully I will be prepared for when Aiden.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she wants
Or
to
you
get.
could make her mom teacher.
Oh, that's never gonna happen. She really wants to get her temps right now, and
She's not old enough, is she? She's
yeah, she's 15. You
Oh,
can
okay.
start the process to get your
Did
temps.
she just turn 15?
Yeah, in April.
Okay.
End
Okay.
of April.
Okay.
But so she's really mad at me because and I was like, no, you have to get a job. I'm not paying for it. You need to. Like she's just not ready.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think she probably would be ready within a year, like by
Mhm.
the time she's 16,
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
she's never worked a day in her life
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't understand the value of money. And I feel
Mhm.
like she really needs to have some of that before I let her behind the wheel of my car.
Yeah. Well,
So,
because yeah, she'll need to understand that like when she gets a car, she has to pay for gas and pay for insurance and pay for
yeah, well,
all
and
the things that go along with having a car. So.
yeah, Isaac waited, and he's 19, so he didn't get his until this year, and like he paid for everything.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
the fact that Aiden thinks that I'm just going to pay for her to drive my car,
No.
like I don't know, I don't get
No.
it. So she's
Yeah.
mad at me. I'm
Yeah,
the
I
problem.
think in Nebraska, I think you had to be 16 to get a student license.
You have to be 16 to get your license here, but you can get your temps earlier.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I can't remember now.
So you can get
I
your
think I
temps-
started driver's ed in sophomore year of college, so that would have been.
Ugh, dog.
I think that would have been 16.
Hi.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Knitting with dogs. Hi, you're on top of my yarn, my little buddy.
Yeah, Titus likes to do that for me too. I need to make him a pillow or something because he
Apparently, I'm
always
done.
falls asleep with his head somewhere on my knitting.
Well, right. Her head would be fine, but she's like literally on my.
Well, no, I'm saying it's his comfort place. He like falls asleep with his snoot in the middle of a sweater.
Hi, I
So
love you. I love you. You're totally in my knitting.
Yeah.
You little freak show. I love you. Hi. Mwah.
yes.
Mm.
So yes, chaos abounds.
Yeah, but it's
Chaos
summer.
abounds. I'm going to Sacred Sheep in
November.
November.
I'm so excited.
So excited.
I wish I could go.
I'm taking a class with Sari Nordland. Yeah. You can come.
No, I can't.
Okay.
I've been on too many trips this year.
Yes.
And Drew wants me to go with him to Maine for a photography class the week after that,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm not signed up for. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to, but it's kind of kind of holding that open as
Mhm.
a possibility because he wants to go to Maine Media College to get his master's
That's
in photography.
awesome.
And I don't qualify because I don't have a bachelor's.
Mhm.
But I can go and audit the class with him, I think,
Nice.
and get the same input and do the
Mhm.
same work. And then my husband wants to go to New Orleans for our anniversary / Halloween.
Right. Yeah.
He wants to pay to be on the crew of Boo and be in the parade. So we'll see if that happens.
That'll be fun. Mine is Portland and Sacred Sheep is my birthday gift because November 1st is my birthday.
Yeah, that's
And so
good.
I paid extra for the VIP ticket so I could be there on my birthday, and that's my
Yay.
birthday gift. And so
That's so fun.
very excited. I booked my flights and hotels and everything, so now it's really happening.
Yeah.
Paying for the tickets is something, but you book the flight there, and it's like,
I
oh,
might-
this is real.
I might have to give you my Sari Norland book and ask you to have her sign it for me.
Okay.
Because I like her.
I really like her designs, and she's
Mhm.
size inclusive, which like. She's actually size
Yeah.
inclusive, which I appreciate. Like, she's not one that just like grades up and does the math. She like really puts in the
Yeah.
thought to what is this gonna look like on a bigger body, which I really
Yeah.
appreciate.
What class is she teaching?
What is she teaching? I think I did the design your own cable.
Oh, yeah, that
Class.
sounds fun.
Yeah, so very excited about that. Caitlin Hunter is going to be there too, and
Fun.
I can't remember her name. Someone who does like the ergonomics of knit and crochet, so like
Ooh.
good posture and hand stretching.
Yeah,
and
that
so-
would be fun.
But each class is like $125, and I was like, I can't do all the things, and some of them like are
Yeah.
overlapping, so
Yeah,
had to make some hard decisions. And I really like Sari Nordland, so
I do too. I'm very jealous.
yeah.
Someday you'll have to get her people contact info and maybe we can talk our
Guild into doing a special event. Because the
They-
one with
they
Patty
really want
Lyons is
Patty
going
Lyons.
super well.
right.
We'll see. I like Patty Lyons. She's fine, but
No, I do too.
you know,
she's
she's-
very big.
definitely in like that popular with the older demographic because she's been around so long.
Yes.
So
Well, and I don't know. I think as a guild it's funny because none of us necessarily do this stuff professionally. So it's like trying to call in the skills of people who,
are better than us.
Well, and it's like, and some of the people who are volunteering to do things are doing things that they don't have experience with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, yeah, like there's a lot of room for, it's going to take more work than
Yeah.
we're doing.
Yeah, I agree.
Whatever. I care very little.
Yeah, it's fine.
I cared more like 2 years ago, I think.
I think we fixed the things we needed to fix. And
Yeah.
so now it's like back on the right trajectory, so we're ready to hand it off.
Right.
I think that's where I'm at least, where it's like
no, absolutely.
things are going much better. The membership is growing. We have actual programs and not videos. We have a website. That's what I wanted to fix.
No, absolutely.
And so now I'm like, done. Did my
Yeah.
job. Someone else do the next one.
Right. And I think Lisa's the person to do that.
I
think
agree.
She's going to
I
push
agree.
some stuff, make us much more professional,
Because she's very structured, organized,
Yeah.
professional. I love her and admire her a great deal.
Me too.
So
So that's going to be super fun. And then I may start working on my agenda some more. My agenda.
your agenda.
My knitting agenda. And trying to find some of the younger knitting groups and stuff. But like I said, I just haven't been, my schedule with Allie
Mm-hmm.
takes place in the evenings and on weekends. So I miss a lot of the
I feel like once we
open
get
knitting stuff.
back into education, I think that will help our numbers grow too.
I agree.
Because we'll be. That was weird.
Apparently my phone is, or our thing is giving us balloons. I don't know.
Okay.
Did we say happy birthday? Did we? I don't know.
Nope. I don't know. Something
Weird.
happened.
Something magical.
Yeah, that was weird.
I
But
hope it's
enjoy.
I hope it's actually in the video and that you don't just think we're crazy.
Oh God. Like gaslighting ourselves into, oh my God, what happened? Yes. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is I made this really cute pair of baby shoes because
They're
pregnancies
so
abound. My
cute.
coworker, my colleague, who's our school social worker, is pregnant and she's expecting in August, and so I made these little teeny tiny baby Converse.
They're so cute.
And it is more challenging than you might think to freehand a star.
Yeah.
Stars can go wrong very quickly. But the original pattern is in Spanish and is not super well translated, so I had to make up some of it, and I think they turned out
They
pretty
turned
cute.
out so cute.
So-
Lauren. I love them.
Yeah, pretty happy with them.
The little tiny footprint.
I know.
They're so little.
They're so wee. They're teeny tiny. They're very, very small.
We should put them on Titus.
No, he would not like that. Also, his feet are disgusting.
Well,
But
that's-
anyway, I've got to get those in the mail at some point because she's due in August, and
yeah,
so I
so
should
you may
probably
not see
send
her.
those to her. I wanted to get them done at the end of the year, but then my life turned into a shit show, so
It happens.
it didn't happen. But it was okay. I emailed her and was like, "Hey, can I get your address? This is awkward. I contributed to your other baby gifts too, but
Right, but
I
made
like
you
to make a
thing.
hand knit because that's who I am as a person."
Right.
So
And I do not knit baby things.
I know, I understand.
Not happening.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
And that is fine, but I don't know. I like to do it. It comes together so quickly most of the time.
Yeah, I
These
used
took a
to
while
like
because
it.
it's like knit this section and then pick up 61 stitches around the sole and then crochet this part and crochet these details.
So
And
cute.
so they turn out very cute, but they're pretty labor intensive.
Yeah, I love it.
Yes.
Mm.
So that's what I've got.
You guys can't see my thread very well, but it's under my dog. It's underneath the doggy.
She's so comfy.
Always.
Yes.
When they say Velcro dog, they mean honey for sure.
Yes, that is an accurate.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's the cutest. Well, I suppose if we don't have any more gossip,
I don't have anything more to talk about. My brain is empty. I'm gonna take a break.
it's good.
Eat some lunch.
Yeah, what are we gonna eat?
Unsure. I was thinking about maybe a beer garden.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be good.
Taking the dogs with us.
Yeah, we could do that.
That way I don't have to go all the way home and drop Titus off.
No, you don't have to. I think that would be lovely. Lovely, lovely. So yeah, we're gonna go enjoy the outdoors in our damp and humid Wisconsin.
Yeah, it is like, it's supposed to be 91 degrees today and it rained all morning. So,
Yeah.
you know.
But also, my neighborhood is closer to the lake, so only 88.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Only 88.
Yes. But right now it's still only like 76, so you know.
Yeah, it's
that's
kind of, I kind
workable.
of am enjoying it because I'm not having to be at camp or otherwise working.
Yes.
So I can just go to the beach or the pool or, sit. I can just sit.
Hang.
Which
Just
is
hang
lovely.
for a bit.
All right,
That's
my
nice.
knitters.
Yes. Keep learning, making those alpaca faces. New things. And we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.